welcome to the Frontline Lightworker podcast.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we're on?
Surprise!
This is
I'm Alethea.
Oh, I thought I was introducing
Oh, yeah.
This is Alethea.
And this is Subhraag. Cheers.
Cheers. The coffee's really good today.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes. It's the only drug I do. I take it seriously.
Well, Seinfeld just said yesterday his 3 keys to life are meditation, working out, and espresso. Which
I really like that.
Yeah, that sums it up.
He said, he was more specific. He said transcendental meditation, lifting weights, and espresso.
Yeah, he did.
I'm into it.
Yeah. But I mean, I think you can find your own meditation path, what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
They're all, as long as it goes inside.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, that's the definition of meditation.
Hmm? Go inside.
Or is that the definition of Kundalini yoga? Or is the answer yes?
Yes to all.
Go within.
Yeah.
It's very important. We've had a pretty amazing week of sharing our lives with the world.
We made a challenge to each other.
We did. We made a challenge this month. I think we're like 3 weeks into this challenge. It's this social media challenge.
Yeah. Which is to post twice a day.
Posting twice a day. We're kind of doing it.
We're in the ballpark.
We're doing really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes it's an amazing experience.
My analytics tell me that I've been consistently posting for over a year now, weekly.
Wow. Yeah.
And I've been wanting to get into a rhythm of every day. It's funny to see like the motivation for posting. And I love social media where it is now. Like I feel like before when Instagram started and everybody was just getting in the world of Facebook, it was like, let's post the best pictures about our life and let's make our life look amazing. And people would get over it, and obviously people get into the dark algorithms on social media of politics and things that bring you down. But I love the creativity aspect of it. And the fact that we can just all be creators and show our lives. And I love the fact that it connects people to people they would have never known about otherwise. And I love that you can just take it as art and do whatever you want.
It's people are so creative.
They are. They're really creative.
Humans are so creative. It's amazing. I think
it is.
I hear a lot from the spiritual community where people are like, oh, I'm doing social media fasting. It's not good. And they're like, train your algorithm.
Yeah. Look at the cute dogs.
Yeah. Just stop at the stuff that's cool and swipe past the stuff that's not. And we're learning to pick up vibrational waves like super fast. Like, you just know.
Algorithm.
Boom.
Treat the algorithm like you treat your energy field.
Yeah.
It's like
exactly.
you have to train it of what you want to expose yourself to. So what energy do you want to be in?
It's like going to the grocery store, which we don't go to anymore.
No, we don't.
but like you have all this possible. That's a whole other topic.
It's not because we're growing our own food. We're just really bougie now.
But you have all these possibilities of things to eat. Like, what do you actually eat? So it's like the grocery store you go to has 99.9% junk food most of the time. Yeah. Chips with horrible oil, and you can see what people are buying it, but you don't have to. You can eat bananas, and
you can eat whatever you want.
Eat whatever you want, and so that's the algorithms like that. It gives you everything, and you just take what you want.
It does, and I love it. And I think the thing I learned the most, because I started posting talking videos like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, just on life tips and spiritual stuff, because I'm into it and I want to inspire people. Yeah. And then I went through my divorce and started posting vulnerable stuff, which was like a whole different beast of terror, sheer terror. And it was really hard. And the vulnerability hangovers, which like we were talking about.
Well, that's a term I want to like highlight.
We'll pause on that.
Vulnerability hangover. Vulnerability hangover. Vulnerability hangover. Like, that's a thing.
It was a thing. And when I was starting to be honest and post about the divorce, it was like I would post and then I would just feel like, oh my God, nobody wants to hear about my life, or I said too much, or I shared too much, or that's like a little bit scary for me to be that raw with people.
Yeah.
But the response I got from it was absolutely incredible. And it was wild because people were messaging me or commenting on it, but not all the time. I'm not any kind of like viral social media person.
Yeah.
But I went home to Virginia to this music festival, and I had literally had like 20 people from my hometown come up to me. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing your posts and you're helping me so much. And I'm like, wow. It showed me that like even despite like what kind of engagement you're getting, your reach is going farther than you even know.
You have no idea what it's doing.
You have no idea.
And if you add, even if a post gets, a few hundred, like 1,000 views, let's say, and you can see the amount of time, that people are watching. So by the end, maybe 5%, if it's a 3-minute yapping video, by the end, I'm getting, 5 to 10% people hanging on. But think of how much, like 100 people, just think of those 100 people sitting and listening to you for 3 minutes, and the power that has.
It has a lot of power, and the power of social media in general. Like one video that we made, me and Eric, for Gladius, without even really doing anything on horses in it, made Gladius go viral. We literally had,
show was packed.
It was packed. 6 shows were packed.
People turning away.
And I don't think it won't be packed anymore.
And that's like 3-4 times more than before it was like 300, 500 people coming to a show, and all of a sudden it's like 1,200, 1,300 max. Maxed out. Yeah.
So you just don't know where it will take you. And I love it for me for building community, and I want to start having more of an online presence to do more online trainings. But I also want to do, I want to really understand my voice in the world, and I want to find empowerment in my voice, and I want to clearly communicate who I really am to the world. And social media is helping me do that. Yeah. It's amazing.
Well, I've been also experiencing the vulnerability hangover myself. Is that your term, or is that like a common term?
I'm pretty sure it's not my term.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love it.
It's a great term. Whoever came up with that, whether you or somebody else.
Maybe it was a collective consciousness.
Because I've been like what I've been attempting to do with all of these, and I think you're doing the same thing, is I literally, if an idea comes into my head, like there's a voice in my head says, it starts talking, and I say, okay, just capture that, film it, put it out, bam, don't even think about it. So like there's like a lack of filtration. And what I'm feeling about this social media time is that I used to be in this concept of like, I want to create something that's timeless, that people will listen to over and over and over again, and like a piece of music, which it'll happen. Like those things will still happen in an album that, a lot of time is put into it. But right now I feel the energy is changing so fast.
It is.
Like whatever I say right now might not be...
It's
irrelevant like in 10 minutes because of the evolution of our consciousness is so fast. So what I'm just saying is I'm a voice comes in my head, it just starts talking, it's like, okay, I'm going to capture that, and I edit it and post it and bam, and like move on. But because there's no filtration system, the vulnerability hangover is like, what did I just post? And I'm so used to, I have the trauma patterning
of being scrutinized, being looked at and being told it's not right, or the eggshelly pattern where you have to worry about somebody else.
Well, with my company, with Infinitone, if you're watching this, people involved, then hello.
Yeah.
Hi. I just want to be honest. We have to be honest. I think the value of now, the time, the zeitgeist of the times, the ethos of the times is honesty, transparency, integrity. So just being who you are in the spotlight. And people want to know that whoever they're dealing with, they know what they're getting. There's no, and so it was about a year ago. I was in my teammates in my company. Things were not coherent. There was sort of internal bickering and people talking behind others' back, and like so I wrote what I called to be the Infinitone Manifesto, like my vision for the company and all. Because I thought, it would bring, this is what we're doing, where we're going. And internally, I got a slap in the face, like massive slap in the face. People don't want to hear about this. This is bad. This is new age.
You were telling yourself that.
No. They were telling me that.
Okay.
Like, I put it out to the company. I put out I wrote this thing.
It was not well received.
It was not. It was horribly received.
Yeah.
It caused massive internal struggle, and the basically investors will never invest in a company with a founder who thinks like this. And I was like, well, I would never accept an investor who would not accept a founder who would think like this.
Right.
So for me, it was a filtration system, and for them, it was fear. And so part of what I'm doing now is, investors, if you're watching, is to be complete. This is who I am. Yeah. And so you know what you're getting, and we don't have to hide or compromise or like put on a facade. And I think we're so the Piscean age, quote, whatever that is compromise, facade, duality. Like, I'm going to project this, but inside I'm really feeling this. And we see what happens with that. Like, this complete bust.
It's time to be ourselves.
And so that's the amazing thing with the social media is just going to put it out exactly what I'm feeling. And if you're wondering what I'm feeling, just look, it's all there.
Yeah. And I notice what I consume when I'm on social media, and I love people that are just being themselves. Like Courtney Cook, millions of followers eating cheese and sweet potatoes. Just amazing. She's just living, man.
Just living. look at how taboo that is. Courtney Cook, for example, with completely being uninhibited to enjoy something. Yeah. She just completely enjoys it.
Really enjoys food. Like, she loves her
She loves it. And she's just creative and free, and she doesn't care. She doesn't care. She eats the weirdest stuff. She completely enjoys it. And that's millions of people are attracted to that.
It's a great lesson in owning who you are.
Yeah.
And watching what happens when people really are just themselves.
And it's the value of the future. It's like right now, what we've been experiencing with the whole AI stuff and what I've experienced in the last couple of days, I can think of an audio plug in an app, a new idea that's never been done before, and in 10 minutes, it's in my digital audio workstation. I'm making music with it. It's perfect. There's no bugs. That would have cost me, what I was making the last couple of days would have cost me at least $100,000, $200,000 in 6 months to a year of time. I made in 10 minutes. Ideas I've been thinking out forever. So when people sort of catch up to the fact that, okay, the digital thing is all taken care of, well, what's left? Human authenticity. Being alive, being conscious, doing things that AI can't do.
Yeah, touching people.
And so people
massage and meditation and healing and all the other stuff.
Experiential things. And so Courtney Cook, for example, that's freaking revolutionary because she's transmitting the energy of authenticity.
I want to do the same.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. It's been a journey.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard though. It's terrifying.
Stepping away completely. I have not reached the place where I feel like I can fully step away completely and just not care what others think.
Oh, I'm not there yet.
It's still there. There's still patterning, and there's still just old habits of the eggshelling or the caring just too much about what other people think. It's hard. It's especially when you are empathic and a people pleaser.
Well, this is the time. This is the time to break free from old patterning. I mean, I think that's what the social media is doing. It's sort of like, it's able to me to crystallize and reinforce. Like, it's almost doing it more for myself than anybody.
That's like, exactly right.
I post, people can watch or not, but I'm realizing it's this self-referential loop where I'm becoming more of who I am by posting it, looking back, getting feedback, refining, saying, oh, there's all of these areas of insecurity. Don't need them anymore.
Exposure therapy.
Like I've noticed that I've been very apologetic. Like, we both have this sort of sense of being apologetic, of being in people's feeds, of feeling not worthy and not present, not valid. And I'm like, oh, well, that's
the old way.
Cut that out. So it's like the feedback mechanism of these old unconscious patterns, and also the thing whenever there's it's like working out, like going to lift weights, you know, it's like the first couple workouts are horrible, but when you get in the pattern of it, you have to do it. And that's sort of the same thing. It's a transformational thing.
So you feel like it's been a good challenge for you. So
good. And also the other thing is when you're presenting something from a new paradigm, like I'm sitting in the music 5 to 10 years from now. And it's, you know, some people will get where you're going. Some people just don't get it at all. And then there's other people who try and pull you back to where you were.
Yeah, it can't be like that.
No. So it's like, it's like bridging worlds too. It's pretty weird.
Waiting for people to catch up, and also like trying to pave the way.
Yeah.
Be the way shower.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, and you've been in that place for over a decade.
Yeah.
Building this.
And I've kept my voice quiet. I haven't, because of the pushback and the slaps in the face that I've gotten from people in my inner circles. Oh, you think that? Oh, you're going to say that? Psh,
yeah, whether it's like who you're in a relationship with, or the people that have put money into what you're doing. Yeah. You are restricted in who you can be. And it's just not the way that the world is anymore.
No.
It's like we've been waiting for this for a long time. Yeah. And I know that a lot of people listening would relate to this because I'm talking to people all the time. Everything is collective now. It's just we can just automatically assume that whatever we are going through, there's a lot of people going through the same thing. And they are. And I think it's beautiful to be able to be a frontline light worker and step forward and say, it's okay to use your voice. Like, I'm going to start doing it. You should start doing it too. See what it does for you.
There's a real pivotal moment that you helped facilitate, and I've talked about it before, where I was feeling this duality internally in my company of these people who were filtering everything that I wanted to say, my authentic feelings that I've lived and breathed and experienced for decades. Say, oh, that's New Age philosophy, you know. But the thing is, they don't get it because they don't understand it. They don't live it. They don't experience it. They don't live and breathe it. I live and breathe this 24/7. So for me, it's authentic and real, and for them, it's not. They put money in it, so they think they can filter what I'm saying. And it was driving me absolutely crazy. And then one time you were doing this yoga class, and you did this. So let's do Kali Mudra like this, and went. If you guys are watching, hi, hello. If the people I'm watching are listening to this, it's interesting.
Well, for anybody, this
doesn't matter, but yeah, it's good for anybody. I'm just, you know, it's like we don't talk about stuff because of like 2 or 3 people who might hear it, and I'm saying, you know, it's just like, you know, they might be, these people might be listening.
Yeah, we're talking about
I know my ex-wife listened to the last one. I saw that. Are you watching again? Hi. I can see you.
It's good. It's a good thing.
Click on the email link. It's tracked, by the way. Transparency.
All right, Kali Mudra.
And Kali Mudra. So as you're like in the yoga class, and she said, let's do Kali Mudra and just cut away in gold energy. You don't need anymore. So we were doing this thing, and just in my head, I was just like, I was ready to move on. I'm grateful for where my teammates brought me. We're here now. We created an amazing company, but it just didn't work anymore because energetically there was a divide. I couldn't keep filtering myself, and so I just like cut them out of the energy field. The next day, they resigned themselves. Essentially, well, 2 of them, and then there was some like upheaval, and now we signed a new agreement where I'm full leadership of the company, and I don't have to go anything to them. I just post it.
What I can also bring up in that story, which is an important part of it, is that you had reached the place where you realized that that wasn't working for you anymore, and the other option that you gave in that was take it all. And I will step
That's what
away.
I said. Absolutely.
And that was really awesome because it was such a good depiction of just completely detaching yourself from any outcome. It's when we're holding on and trying to fight for power or get this, you know, if you guys would have continued on that route, it would have just been such a waste of energy because it's just a fight for, you know, who's right and who's got the power, and it's diluting every like major anything that you wanted to show to the world. So by detaching yourself and giving that as also an option, saying, I don't know what's going to happen here, but I can't go on in that energy. And everything changed.
It's exactly what happened. There was this bickering internally, and I was like, I will give 10 years of my life and my work. If you guys think you can do this better, take it. You have the whole company, all of my percentages, you have everything. I'm just done. I just leave it behind. And you can find a replacement for me. I'll help onboard them. I'll do everything you can to bring the company into the, if you think this is how it should go. I'm just not involved anymore. And there was a complete flip. Like, oh, well, we don't need to. You can take the helm.
It's really amazing what happens when we decide what we will put up with or what we want in our lives anymore and what we don't. And in any situation, like a bad relationship or you know, a bad situation with your company or how you're working, it's like we have to be aware of what's actually going on. And when we are aware that our energy is completely wasted in these conflicts or fighting or anything, we make the decision to say, I'm not going to do that in my life anymore. I'm going to take my power back and have a life that's good for me. Things will just fall away. Things will work themselves out. It's making the decision for you that is the biggest part of that.
All these things externally exist because they exist inside of you. There's a place for them. It's like it's like a docking. I have this image in myself as like a dock. It's like, and it can like latch on. And as soon as that like cuts off inside, there's no more locking mechanism, and that thing just falls away effortlessly.
It does. It's amazing. It's like magic.
It is magic. I think like this topic is like it's a pretty huge part of our journey together. We talk about it a lot, and
It's
it's
a
very
lot of our
important.
karma.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
And
helping each other work out this karma.
and I can see if speaking of social media, there's documentation then over time of where you're at energetically, where your thoughts are, where your feelings are. And I go back to my old videos that I was posting even just a few months ago, and I'm like,
gray energy field.
yeah, you can feel it. I feel all the densities. I can feel all those energy vampires in there, like sucking the heaviness of all that. And no wonder it's not working.
Yeah. And this is not a story about blame. This is a story about choosing what is right in your life for you.
Well, it's just what we were saying. It's not everything that's out there is not about them. It's that there's a place for that in you.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm very happy for you. I'm very proud of you, and I'm excited to see all of the things that are going to unfold as we're dabbling in putting ourselves and our voices out there to the world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this has been an amazing journey collaborating on the notion of boundaries and all of that stuff together. You just posted a thing about a carousel of tips for massage therapists. And that's like one of the main things, how to set boundaries for yourself.
Yeah.
And
it only took about 27 years. I'm 27. No, it took 27 years of my massage career.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's especially for the people that care about others, the empaths, which I didn't realize I was until last night. Last night there was an epiphany, and I was like, Subhraag, do you think I'm an empath? I didn't ask you the question, but I was amazed that I was, and it all makes sense.
I still don't know if you're joking or not.
I'm not joking. Okay, so when I work on people, because there's this thing.
Yeah.
I somehow rolled into this lifetime with the ability to work on people and really just not absorb their stuff. Of course, like in little ways, things get in.
Like residual.
But in general, as a massage therapist and doing energy sessions, I have felt the wall. I'm like, I got this. But I see the rest of my life and how I operate as a people pleaser, and I do see that I am an empath now. And in my vision, like as massage therapists, empaths, I could definitely spot like the wide open ones that will just absorb everybody's stuff and just have no boundaries with it, and they're just very bitter later, and they're the burnout ones and everything. And I don't see myself as that kind of empath. But there's different levels of empaths. Yeah.
I this is a term that I think I've coined. Maybe other people have used it.
I think you have too.
It's called confused empath.
Yeah, and I love that term. It's so good.
There's so many of them. I was a confused empath for a long time.
So you know.
And confused empath is someone who's just spiritually, energetically open. One way you could define empath is just resonance. You feel the resonance. So you tune into somebody, you can feel where they're at, and you can feel it inside yourself. Now, oftentimes, like a confused empath doesn't know the boundary between themselves and that other person. They're experiencing it as a total thing. So it's like it can go both ways. One, it can go into blame, like that's all your fault, or it can go into self-destruction, which is like, what's going on with me, when it's like, that's not you. That's not you were picking up on that thing from over there, which doesn't even belong to you. And then confused empaths, like all the wires get freaking crossed. So like inside, like in the energy field, I can imagine is like this thing is like over here and this is going here. It's all like tangled up. And I happen to encounter, again, I'm just going to speak from personal experience. That in my business pursuit, one of the primary partners that I'm curious if he's watching. Interesting. Probably not.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. One of the primary partners that I had a challenge with, I had been with him in email at a distance, and then I saw him again like a month ago or something like that, and I was like, oh, I get it. He's a confused empath. And what I've noticed is that a lot of people that I've come across, being an empath myself, being around people who don't know that they're empaths, but they are or won't admit it, is they want me in their life because they feel something that they aren't used to feeling, because when Subhraag's around or doing this, like it stirs something up in me, and and it's the same with the same other ways. Like if I'm in a closed off 3-dimensional sack of flesh thing, and then someone else comes in, it's not just me around them; it's also people around me too. I feel I feel something, and it's that sense of, okay, you've pierced the veil. That person's pierced the veil, but they don't really know it, and things get really wacky if you don't have self-awareness or self-discernment or clarity, or you're not in alignment. Things get really wacky.
How do you think that somebody can discern if they are a confused empath or not?
Woo! That's a really good question.
There's the general empath ones of feeling overwhelmed around other people, feeling irritated in the presence of certain people, feeling things that you can maybe identify as not yours, right?
Well, I don't know. I would say yoga and meditation and all that stuff, but there's a lot of people who do yoga and meditation who are still really confused empaths. It like makes it worse sometimes.
Yeah, it's like the spiritual counselors that are just batshit crazy.
Because you open up.
There's a lot of those.
Because you open up, and if you open up into those fields and you start getting in all this extra information, if you don't have any guidance or clarity, it can make people go crazy. My personal thing, if I'm going to be honest, is having my spiritual mentor, which is Ishwar. I always just think of him.
That's how you can tell if you're a confused empath.
I use him as the mirror, as the guide, because Ishwar Puri he's no longer in his physical body, but I met him, and he's the clearest individual that I've ever met. In my opinion, perfectly clear. I have found no blip of duality in him. So I would, you could say enlightenment, whatever.
Well, we all have people that we look up to spiritually that help us out.
So I think, so I just, if I'm in a situation, I just try to think of him all the time, but I use that as like a reflection mirror point, and see if, okay, there's his energy field, perfect, crystalline, expansive, luminescent. I find no imperfection. And then I just use that as a mirroring, and I can sort of feel where I'm out of alignment. Also I also like having a partner where we're dealing with on a day-to-day basis, like, what does Alethea feel? How is this affecting her? And because you're so clear and we're so intimate, it makes me like hyper self-aware of anything. And I know, like, when I'm in integrity, it makes a massive difference in the relationship.
I love that.
Massive.
Same.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
So it's those two. It's like these intimate spiritual relationships where we use them as mirrors and kind of reflect it back. So it's not just we need feedback, I think.
We do need feedback.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't have, there's people just starting out on this journey, probably not watching a podcast called The Frontline Lightworker, but but if it's not in your immediate circle, that there might be somebody inspiring like that around, or that you feel that way about, start searching, seek answers in the social media, train your algorithm, see what you're finding in that. And maybe you have somebody like your massage therapist, because I assume that role for many people, helping them with those kinds of things.
Having spiritual mentorship is really amazing. And not all mentors are meant to take you to the whole level. There'll be people around you who will take you to a certain level, and they can only take you as far as they are. And then when that's, as far as you need to go with them, that partnership or that relationship or that mentorship might move on.
Or they're only there to teach you about one certain aspect of it, or to show you something,
Or maybe it's like, maybe it's someone that you meet for a minute on the street, who just like changes your life and an insight, and all of that stuff. So it's impossible to discern, I think, spiritual integrity by yourself. We need people.
Agreed.
We need relationships. I spent months and months and hours in India years ago just meditating. Waheguru, Waheguru. I thought I was enlightened. Oh my God. Then I got married to my now ex. Oh my God, I was not enlightened. We need relationships.
We need relationships. We do. Absolutely. Agreed.
Yeah. And I think that's why we're also feeling the inspiration to share together publicly about our relationship, because I feel what I experience with you is something that I've never really seen in any other relationship that I know. But I think it's paving a new way of being as humans.
Like, it's funny too. It's healthy for me to be exploring it because of that, and also because there's still a part of me that feels like I don't deserve that.
Yeah.
And there's still a part of me that wants to put like the mute button on, screaming my happiness from the rooftops, because like nobody wants to hear that. You don't want to be just this happy, like, don't rub it in people's faces that you're happy, Alethea. It's like, but I am happy.
Yeah. You are. Yeah. Well, I that's what we were just talking about.
What's wrong with being happy?
That's what I was just saying to you before we hit record on this. It's like, you are the most amazing human I've ever met. So beautiful, so radiant, so inspiring. Like, you're more beautiful every single day. And I've always felt that I deserve it, but there's still a deep part of me that's like, I don't deserve this.
Yeah.
Like, how is that even possible?
Yeah.
And so I'm at inner inquiry about where's that place of non-deserving.
Why do we feel like we don't deserve it?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a part of the exposure therapy of just really being where we're at and being happy, and knowing that it's okay to be happy too. Well,
I think that a lot of people, especially, will be skeptical of happiness, because people, when they're happy, there's also oftentimes a flip side. They'll crash. And that comes from happiness that's like up here, hey, everybody, this is so good. Wow, it's so amazing. But you're neglecting like all the other frequencies, the lower frequencies but a happiness that's total, like where you're sitting in the essence of yourself and a soul level and just beholding the totality of experience. Yourself, your essence as it is happiness. It's that creative spark. Happiness, joy, love. That's what gives birth to all of this.
And I have always been essentially that person.
Yeah.
And in every relationship, that were the big lesson relationships in, like, my ex-best friend and exes, it's like, no, you're not like that, Alethea.
Yeah.
No, you're not like that. How
Life is not
like
all
that?
Rainbows and sunshine and hummingbirds.
But I am like that.
Yeah, you are.
And it's okay. We all go through struggles and we go through our contrasting moments. But essentially, I'm just really happy to be here. This is like my favorite life. I know it.
Yeah.
I'm a retired starseed. I mean, like, come on.
I mean, I live with you all the time. I see you through all kinds of challenges and ups and downs. You're a happy person. And it's amazing.
Life is short.
Yeah. But it's like happiness comes in oscillation too. It's not like you have to be up high happy all the time. There's like a line, and you know, some people have like little bits of happiness and they drop below the line and stay in that pit. And then other people, you know, it's kind of happy, sad, but you're still going to oscillate. But you can be happy and like less happy, and you sort of like can dip down. So we're still oscillating. Yeah, we're still breathing. But there's whole other domains of consciousness and existence that aren't about that dualistic thing. We can still oscillate, but with a whole other facet and dimension of, and I think that's what I'm experiencing with you, is this oscillation in a state of, I'm in love with you 24/7. The second that I connect with you here on this couch, like just hugged you, I was locked in. And love, true happiness, we don't have to worry about it crashing. It gets better every day.
Yeah, we just get to enjoy it.
You're literally more beautiful every single time I look at you. Like, I turn my head away, I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm so happy to be with Alethea. I'm obsessed with you. Okay. The most beautiful person. And then like I'm imagining you in my head and just like can't wait for you to get home if you're away. And then you come back and you're even better than what I imagined.
And none of that is annoying to me. I love it because I feel exactly the same way.
Yeah. So, because we often fear being happy because we fear the repercussive effects of what happens.
You fear the other shoe to drop.
Yeah.
Like if it's the same thing as success. You know, is one of the things blocking my success the fear of being unable to keep that or hold it, or what happens if I am, you know? And I really think that's a big part of it. I always thought, oh, that's not a part of it. Of course, if I'm like loaded I want to be great if I'm rich and this is all happening. But it's like, would you really? If everything just was successful and your show just blew up and all this stuff, like, you got to be able to hold that and not be so fearful that it's just going to go away. And, and that's all inner work.
Yeah.
That's all inner work. So it's good for us to be experiencing this and to learn that we are deserving and it is okay and we can be happy all the time.
Yeah. And like your inner work, you're talking, I'm sitting here, I can feel it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I can feel it. I can feel, you had a reading from an intuitive, a while back that we played back, and she was like, your chakras are good. I'm like, she was right. Your chakras are good. Like, I can feel it's a resonance. So when you become clear and resonant, like, I feel you talking. I feel the integrity of your words. I see the radiance of your face. I see that sparkliness in your eyes. I see the when you smile, it melts my heart. And so it's a complete resonance where we're actually, in some ways, I feel like we're two separate visually physical bodies, but in one way, like a singular energetic body.
Yeah.
And you actually make me, you're not like my better half. You're like 10 bajillion times improvement to me alone.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Like, it's like I'm nothing without you.
Same.
Like, life is flat. I mean, it's okay. I'm conscious, I'm alive. I'm not as creative, I'm not as productive. And it's just like something, but if you think about it, a man and a woman coming together, or the masculine and the feminine, however that expresses itself physically, coming together, or just two separate entities, you create a baby. Mm-hmm. Like, physically, that's the energy of it. Now, whether you create an actual baby or you just create together anything else in life, it's that coming together of two energies in a creative union. Can't do that alone.
You can't.
No.
We're better together. It's just how it is.
Yeah. I mean, masturbation versus sex. Like, let's go there. Like, who's, really, I mean, what's better? So.
I guess it depends on who you're talking to.
Yeah, but, let's be real here. Anyway,
I'm excited for where things are going and all of the self-discovery, and we're going to keep up with our 2 posts a day or more.
Yeah, like as a minimum goal.
Yes, we got things to film.
Yeah.
And we're cruising into summer. Like, it's just.
We love summer.
We love summer.
In Vegas.
It's great.
We have a whole summer aesthetic that.
And I've learned that in order to love summer, you must accept that it is not spring.
Thanks, ChatGPT. Or was that Claude?
It was Claude.
Thanks, Claude.
No, that was ChatGPT.
I
was delusional. I was being delusional and resistant about going into the hot temperatures, but I'm embracing it. We're getting our own aesthetic. We're going to be wearing matching clothes, and we're going to start a bake stand, and we're going to go to the movies, go to the mountain, go to the pool. Yeah. We're not going to be like strict on our schedules.
We get life.
Yeah. It's going to be okay. So, all right. Until next time.